Hello, my name is Joe Palumbo. I'm the current councilman, have been for the last 8 years. I have lived in Penn Hills for 50 years. My family and I have always been very active in the community, serving in many volunteer positions, working on a variety of nonprofit projects. I am also a member of the Tri-Rivers Clown Alley, which stages performance to benefit many charities. On February 28, 2006, I retired from UPS after 30 years of service. I was inducted into the UPS Circle of Honor for 25 years safe driving with the company. I was also an active alternate union steward, a driver trainer, a member of the safety committee. I am married and have 5 children to Nancy. I have 4 grandchildren with 1 on the way. For the office of council, once again, because I feel that this community is still moving forward. We've done a lot of work on council over my last 8 years, and I'd like to continue that work in the future. Some things like he said, we're going to want to build a new building. That's on the table. We've got regionalization of Elkasan that's going to be on the table coming in the future. I want to be a part of all of that. Gary Underwood and I both have sat on Three Rivers wet water committees, and we know what's going on, and we don't want our residents in Penn Hills to have to pay for everybody else's sewer systems. And that's coming up.
Okay, thank you. Brent? Mr. Palumbo.
Do you agree with the requirements that speak before council, one must request so in writing and approval in writing to be received? I would say yes, you do. Should have approval from council. Okay. Although a lot of times we do, people get up and speak periodically about different subjects, and you know, we've done this in the past, and I'm sure we're going to keep on doing it in the future. They come up very, and just, you know, if you come up with a bunch of people in the council chambers and they start asking a bunch of questions, council could last all night. So we should have a pretty good idea of what you want to talk about before you get there. What is your position on fracking in our community, and what will you do to ensure no fracking takes place in Penn Hills? Well, fortunately, in 2011, we foresaw already that fracking was going to happen, so we designated an area for fracking. It was the old cement plant, so we didn't have to worry about that, people coming in and just fracking anywhere. We designated an area in 2011, so we had the foresight back then to do it. I would like to thank Merle Thomas and the PTA for holding this candidates night. This is true democracy at work. Let me say something about real quick about the consent decree. We got out from underneath the consent decree in 2008. The municipality now has a AA bond rating, which they did not have before under the old administration. This rating shows that the municipality is financially stable. The municipality has been able to lower attorney's fees on the average of $1 million over the last 10 years. That is a lot of money saved for the taxpayers. The library that we built came in on budget. The new municipal building, we had a crew of people that came through who were opposed to the municipal building. They went through the building with an engineer. At the end of their walk, they said to the manager, "You need a new municipal building." The earthquake cracked the front of the building. The foundation is not supportive of the building. You have asbestos in that building. You cannot put people in one end of the building and work on the other end of the building. The cost to put people into an office, move all the logistics, is just way too much. That estimate is, they're telling us it's about $8–9 million just for that estimate alone. And you still have the old shell. You don't have a green building. You will save money on the green building with your energy. I would say something was mentioned about the police car. The police car was bought, or was under in a pound for a couple years until Officer Crawshaw's situation was settled.
Thank
then
you,
that
Mr.
door
Palumbo.
went to a memorial fund down in Washington, D.C.
Thank you very much.